Good morning, trading world. It is March 28th, 2023, and this is my pre-market outlook and technical analysis for day trading the markets. I have a question for you this morning. Do you think gold prices move? Or does the change in dollar just change the amount of gold you can get per said dollar? When you begin to understand this, you begin to understand or recognize that everything is a pairs trade. Everything is quoted in dollars, so with given moves in the dollar, it is a tip or foreshadowing of market direction. As the dollar weakens, it takes more dollars to buy a given asset, and the market will rise to make up the difference. When the dollar strengthens, it takes less dollars to buy certain assets, so the market will fall to accommodate the fluctuation. Because the strength of the dollar, gold has spent a lot of time down and rallying in recent times. But are we at a point of being able to break out now? I will be watching the pullback in gold differently this time, as this could be a great time to go long gold. My focus continues to be on tech and hunting longer term short positions throughout the sector. There is still time to find short positions in tech. Be patient and you will find the apple of your eye. Little trader's joke. Of course, I'm looking to short Apple. That brings us to the key levels of the day. Give me a moment while I bring those up. All right, here we are with the key levels of the day. Starting on the resistance side, we have our Jack resistance 396 to 397, which is going to be very important today. Seeing how many times we can reject before breaking through, or if breaking through to the next level. Then we have our Queen resistance area, which is 398 to 399. I think this is pretty much where we will wind up, somewhere between this, just above this 97 area. We'll spend some time here today before rejecting, and the biggest of the rejection may come on the Wednesday primary expiration, where we can see some decent sized moves. And while I'm thinking about that, let me just take a look and see what volatility tells us. Being at today, 27% vol. Wednesday, even though vol is lower, 22.7, it's still a 4.34 move. So it's still slated to get bigger as we go on during the week. So nothing really particular that vol tells me this morning. But let's get back to the levels of the day. Our King resistance area is going to be the 400 to 402 area. Now changing up, going to the support side, our Jack support is at 395 to the 394 area. Queen support is 393 to the 392 area. And then King support 391 to the 389 area. The main thesis for today is bearish, closing below the 396.49 with a projected target low of between 396 and 389. The alternate thesis is bullish, closing above the 396.49 with a projected target high between 397 and 402. As we see the VIX or vol futures have faded to their lowest point in some time, it gives me hope that we'll pick up to the upside today, which will set up for probably a good short for either later in the day or tomorrow. Let's figure out where we need to know the main channel for today. The main channel we're in is from 397 down to 379. The main channel above us is 397 up to 416. Now, yesterday, market strength and breadth open gapped up and was range bound on the day. I expect strength to open weaker and gain some strength early and fade later in the day. We do have harmony between the technical side, which is bearish, and the quant side, which is bearish on the spot. However, in the futures market, we have a bullish bias for the day with dissonance between the technical side, which is bearish, and the quant side, which is bullish. Further given reason that I believe we're going to have a range bound day. We're going to go back and forth between highs and lows. And those highs will probably be somewhere around 397, 398. This brings us to the scenarios of the day. Let's bring that up here. And here we are back with our first scenario, which is going to be our expanded range day structure. We could begin the day at the lower end of a consolidation pattern, trying to gather energy to post a small rally before consolidation into resistance and a fade that happens either later in the morning or later in the day. That is our expanded range day structure. All right, our next scenario is going to be our rounded reversal day type structure. We could get a continued push higher toward the Jack or Queen resistance area, find midday chop around either the Queen or King resistance before going back down with the same energy or force we went up with the first part of the day. Again, that is our rounded reversal day type structure. I do want you to be aware of the vice versa alert today, which could go like this, where we, instead of getting a continued push up, we continue to fall through the cash open, finding our midday chop around the possible Queen support area, and then going back up the second half of the day with the same amount of force or energy that we went down with the first part of the day. So that is our rounded reversal day type structure and the vice versa alert. All right, and our last scenario is our trend day down. In this scenario, we open gap down and start with a pushback toward the previous close, represented by the blue line. We find resistance on or before that previous close, then begin the downtrend for the day. We usually find midday chop around either the possible Queen or King support area. Not always, but often enough, we do come out the second part of the day looking to continue the primary trend of the morning, but so often it turns into a head fake, where we get that fake or looking to continue down and then fake and reverse, and we get On a downtrend day, we usually get a rally of some sort into the close. So those are the scenarios that I'll be preparing for. I hope this helps. Before I get to, well, as I do always, your most important job as a trader is to protect the capital that you already have. We do this by knowing and understanding the risk that we have on in each position and managing that risk in accordance to our account size. I hope this helps. Wishing you a positive trading day, but before I go, I do want to let you know that I really enjoy doing these posts. However, soon, due to some renovations I have to oversee, I may be unable to post for a while. Not sure the length of time yet. Not sure how it's going to work out. But I plan to kind of update everyone as things kind of settle and happen, and as I can see how things are going to work in with me going back and forth to the renovation location. So again, I do enjoy doing these posts. Gonna miss putting out things every morning, but I may be absent for a lengthy amount of time. Not sure yet, but I just wanted to let you all know, give you a heads up if you don't see me or the post for a while. With that, as always, wishing you a positive trading day. Let's go out and make it a great one.